I'm an Indians fan because of my dad. He was born in 1955, and the last time the Indians won the World Series was 1948.
Then Holmes hammers out a long fly, which Kennedy pulls down near the left field wall. And the 1948 World Series is all over. The Cleveland Indians win a 4-3 triumph over the Boston Braves in the final game to take the series 4-2.
He's from Ohio originally, but he lives in Rochester now. I was born in Rochester. It's worth noting that Cleveland is actually closer to Rochester, New York than New York is. So really, Joey here should probably be an Indians fan.
Well, I'm a Yankees fan because just growing up, my dad would always tell me about all the old games he used to watch and all those legendary moments with like Mickey Mantle and stuff. And even when I would sit up and stay up late with him when I wasn't supposed to and watch games with, in the early 90s and late 90s when the dynasty happened with Charlie Hayes and all those guys, I've just continued to be a Yankee fan since then.
My dad usually goes out to spring training. He rents a house in Arizona for a month and goes every single day and bothers all of the Indian staff and talks to all the writers and stuff. So I usually go out there and see like a couple spring training games too. And as a kid, I probably went to Toronto the most because it's only like a 2.5-hour drive. Me and my dad would go like on bus trips and stuff to go see the Indians play at the Sky Dome.
Same here. My dad and I would always go to Toronto to watch the Yankees play. We did go to one Yankees game in the old stadium when I was growing up, and it was an old-timers game. So we got to see all the legends on the field, and it was pretty amazing. But since we tour a bunch, I try to go to games anytime I can, whether the Yankees are in town or not. I just love baseball, so if we're in town and there's an MLB stadium, I'm usually going to a game.
I went to one of the ALCS games against Toronto, which was amazing. It was great because my expectations were really low as a fan just because it had been a minute since there'd been playoff baseball in Cleveland, so it was like, all right, we're back in, cool, this is bonus baseball. It's gonna be fun to watch, it's gonna be entertaining. And then it was just surprise after surprise after surprise until, we were making our new record, living in this barn outside of Rochester, and I would take breaks on game nights and watch the game. I was like, I can't believe it, we're still going, they might do it. They might actually do it. And then, Game 7 happens. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Cubs fans have waited for so long. How can I understand that more than anybody. It's okay for the Cubs to win. But then Rajai Davis hit that home run.
Drive into left. At the wall, it's gone. Tie game. Rajai Davis.
And I was like, oh my God, someone right now is drawing up the plans for the Rajai Davis Memorial statue in front of Progressive Field right now. It's happening. I'm watching
next to Jim
it.
Thome. He's
right
gonna,
next
he's
to Jim
gonna go
Thome,
there,
yeah, a little bit bigger than Jim Thome's statue too, and then all of a sudden the rain delay happened, and it was so sad and crushing. But this is how I rationalized it was. Whether they won or lost, I saw the same number of baseball games I would have seen, and I was wonderfully entertained the entire time. The Cubs got bragging rights, but I got to experience something awesome too.